Her Opinion Show, the podcast you didn't know you needed. Real talk, bold truth, her voice, her vision, her rules. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to another episode of Her Opinion. And today we're going to talk about Miami. We're going to talk about Houston. We're going to talk about food. I'm already hungry thinking about it. But we have a special guest with us. Otto, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about your restaurant.
And what the hell you're doing in
Yes.
Houston.
I know. Well, first of all, thank you guys for inviting me. It was great meeting you. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
It's great to be here to tell our story. So, my name is Otto. I was born and raised in Brazil to Palestinian parents.
Wow.
Moved a lot when I was a kid. Basically every high school year was a different school. That is not a joke. And we landed in Miami, out of all places. We landed in Hialeah, Florida, which is like incredibly Cuban side
for
of
sure.
Miami. No one speaks English, so I
Yeah.
learned Spanish in Miami.
But you knew Portuguese?
Portuguese.
So it's kind of a little bit.
Portuguese, Arabic, English, and Spanish.
Oh, amazing.
So all four languages. And then when we first moved to Miami, my mom's recipe, Pincho, which is the name of our restaurant. Pincho is the Spanish word for skewer.
It's not pinche.
Yeah.
Pincho, but the Pincho burger, not pinche burger. So, when my friends tasted it in Miami, they were like, holy crap, like this skewer is incredible, right? In Miami, they call it pincho, like Cubans, Venezuelans, Colombians, it's called a pincho. And I told my mom, I was like, one day I'm going to open a restaurant with your recipe. And I was 15, 16 at the time, and then life happened and I went to school and I never did anything with it. But, many years later, we decided to go for it.
And so now you're here in Houston.
Yep.
What brought you from Miami? Because I don't know, some people don't want to leave Miami.
Well, he has a really good story.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't let him skip it. But before you came to Houston, there was some in and outs of how you started, how you came about. So get into that.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, I went to school, I did my thing. I was a creative director at a big ad agency. So I was doing campaigns for big brands, Fiat, Chrysler, Twix, M&M. So that was my world.
Okay.
Very creative, very coming up with digital ideas and campaigns and commercials. And on a 4th of July barbecue with one of my best friends at the time, Nadal, he's a cousin, and we were just having some tequila, hanging out. It's 4th of July, chilling.
Mhm.
And then he was unhappy with his day to day, with his family. He was bumping heads with his dad, and he just didn't know what he wanted to do next. So I told him, hey, maybe we should open a restaurant selling my mom's pincho recipe, right? It's we'll do like this Latin inspired burger joint. That's selling pinchos, burgers, and hot dogs.
Okay.
Those are the foods that you find in the streets of South America. So it's essentially pinchos, a South American Latin street food concept.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
I know the hot dogs are really
Right.
famous in Colombia. My dad's Colombian.
Yes, exactly. With the papita.
Yes,
the
I
salsa
love it.
rosa.
Yes.
That's pincho at
Yeah.
the core. So we went for it. 2 days later, he called me. He goes, "Hey, were you serious?" And I said, I've always wanted to do this. Obviously we're hanging out and we're just having some drinks, but if you're game, I'm game. And he's like, I'm already looking for real estate. So let's go. We had no experience whatsoever running restaurants, but we knew business. We grew up in Middle Eastern families. All you do, I worked with my dad since I was like 10 years old.
Oh, yeah.
You just help out. It's just typical immigrant family. Everybody works in the business. Everybody helps. So we knew people, we knew customer service. I knew design and marketing, and he was good at food. So we partner up, me, him, and his little brother, and Nidal's wife at the time, Crystal. So the four of us, we went to town to open up this one spot. And
Well, you just opened it up. You didn't do like a, sell in the street or anything,
we
like a little cart.
Truck.
Like a
we
food truck,
found
nothing.
A spot. There was a beat down restaurant that was already closing because we couldn't afford anything else.
Got a good deal.
We got a good deal, and we went.
It already had the tables and stuff.
Yeah. We had to build we remodeled it. We painted it. Ended up
Okay.
looking really nice. And he called me I think it was November 2nd. My birthday is November 4th. So he called me November
What?
2nd.
Yeah, we have the same.
Oh,
Yeah. And then
same birthday.
Yes,
Birthday is P. Diddy.
Yeah. Oh. And I did not know that.
Yes.
Great. And then he called me and goes, "Hey, we need to open a restaurant." And I was like, "Dude, we don't have a team. We don't have employees. We don't know what we're doing." I was 25 at the time. And he goes, "Otto, there's $6.27 left in the bank account.
Oof.
We gotta open Saturday." So I told him, "Look, my birthday's on Thursday. I'm like, go to Costco. Here's my credit card. Go buy some food. We will throw my birthday party at the restaurant.
Okay.
And we will use that to train people. So like, I'm like, find yourself 2 employees. We will train people at my birthday party so no one would know. And then on Saturday we opened.
Wow.
And that's how we opened Pincho. I have pictures on my Facebook till today of that birthday party. It was an incredible birthday party. It meant a lot to a lot of people. And on Saturday we opened, and 400 people showed up to our grand opening. Yeah, we did like a first 50 people get free Pincho for a year. We did all this promotion. It went viral. And back then, Facebook was very limited. There wasn't like today. But yeah, that's
What do you mean back in?
This was 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
2010. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, you guys remember Foursquare?
Yes.
Foursquare was what was in, where people would go and check in to places. Facebook was just you uploaded a picture.
It was still after MySpace.
Yeah, it was still after MySpace. Yeah.
It wasn't like you wouldn't go viral like you go.
Yeah.
Like it's different.
But somebody would send it to somebody else and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. So. It was definitely word of mouth back then.
Oh yeah.
And I was a party kid. I used to go to nightclubs all the time. I was in the nightlife scene.
Flyers were still around.
So
yeah.
I utilized all my connections, all my friends, all the promoters that I knew. I'm like, please help me out, and
that's a Miami thing. That's here. I don't know.
No, I don't know if you'd get that.
I don't know. I mean, I remember back in the day it was like that, but now I don't know if Houston, like a restaurant, could do it like
that. Miami, like back then. No.
Yeah. But so from there, you opened it, and did it stay open? Was it a success? Is it still going? Like what?
First year was brutal. That's when reality kicked in. 400 people showed up on grand opening day. On Monday, 3 people. On Monday, I think we did like, I'm not kidding, I think we did like maybe $100 in sales the entire day.
Wow.
So we had a couch because we made it look like a cafe. I don't know why. We put like some couches in the front. We would go there. I would go there after work and meet with Nadal. It was so slow. We would play Uno and have drinks all night. Like we would just chill. Like that's all we did because there was nobody walking in. And it was a slow build. And I kept my job. I kept my job for like 3 years until the business took off. Second year, we almost shut down. Like Nadal came to me, he's like, I'm done. Can't do this anymore. He came to my apartment, and I had just gotten married to my wife. And he goes, dude, I'm closing. And I told him, don't. I'm like, listen, I'll write you a check right now, whatever it is. I'll keep putting more money in the business. We got something. Like, this is something that people love. I wrote him a check that night to pay. I told him, pay yourself whatever you need to pay yourself from a salary so you're good mentally and you're not struggling. And let's just keep going. Third year was our break. Third year, we started winning awards, and then we quadrupled in sales in the third year. It was.
What did y'all change between?
Honestly, Adrian Sanchez, which you've met, joined us year one, like at the end of year one, and that's when our culinary started taking off, right? Because neither me or Nadal were major culinary guys. Adrian had worked in kitchens before, and he started making the menu a little bit more Latin inspired versus what we had. It was basically like Middle Eastern Brazilian, and in the beginning, but then Adrian brought that Cuban flavor. And we started winning awards, and that's what it was. And back then, there was no influencers; it was bloggers. People would write, and then there's a blogger named Burger Beast in Miami that wrote a piece about us and gave us the visibility. He's the guy that really supported us. He was like, how Eric from Culture Map is here. We have an Eric in Miami. His name is.
I'm sure y'all do.
His name is Seth.
So I was hearing that you said that for your grand opening, you were giving away burgers for a year.
Yeah, first 50 people, they will get 1 free burger a week for a whole year.
So I'm pretty sure you were not doing too good and still had to give that free burger out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So were they coming in?
A lot of people come for the hype to make the line, but then they don't come every week.
Yeah.
The first person in line, who it was? My best friend.
He was coming in.
And then he became a partner after he invested in the business.
Well, at least he was a friend because sometimes they're not around there.
Yeah. No. Well, so from there, how many locations did you open in Miami or in Florida?
So 2010, November 6, 2010, Pincho number 1, right? We used to be called Pincho Factory. We changed the name to just Pincho. We dropped Factory. We opened our Coral Gables location. Right when we saw that the sales started catching on, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, maybe it's just the real estate is wrong, right? Because people, everybody that walked in, they were like, this food's amazing. So I said, let's open Coral Gables. it did phenomenal first year. So that's when we knew we had something. It's like, okay, we have two. That's when I quit my job. I was like, okay, I have two restaurants now. I looked at my wife, God bless her. I love you, Natalia. And I told her,
It's a lot of
I
travel.
told her, I'm gonna quit my career. And then we just got married. 6 months into our marriage, I was living in Brickell. We had an incredible apartment. I was like, I'm gonna go help Nadal and go build this thing and start growing. She goes, it's like, that's what you want to do. Let's go. I'm like, well, my salary is gonna go from here to zero because I'm not gonna pay myself until the business exactly. So I moved back in with my parents, and I just married this girl, and I'm like, we're gonna go live with my parents.
Oh man, poor thing.
So we lived with my parents for 4 years, I think it was, and we built the business. We went from 2 to, I think at the time, 6, 7, 8 locations. We got to 8 locations in Miami. 8 locations in Miami. And that was before we came to Houston. So
So are all 8 still there?
today we're 10.
10.
And we opened 2 more. Like recently, we just opened 2 more spots. And
you kept the old one, the very first one is still there?
The original one is there, the OG.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I walk in there, it's nostalgic as hell. Like, I just want to hang out in the back of house.
Well, at least you didn't have to turn into a hookah bar.
I know.
I feel like that's what happens in Houston when you don't make it, you turn into a hookah bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially Middle Eastern.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Do y'all get that in Miami too?
No, when they close, they close. They close. Somebody else takes over.
Well, we love that you were able to take off, and then was Houston the next city, or
I know, because you had so many choices to go to.
You know, we had a lot of choices. We partnered up with a group out of Salt Lake City called Savory Fund. They're one of the best, and they're the best investor in the country to small concepts. These guys specialize in that the brand has less than 10 units. This is what they do. It's like a specialty. Not a lot of people do that. So they partner up with us. I met them, incredible humans, and they said, hey, let's open up outside of our market. We did a study. We hired a crazy company that geofenced every single Pincho location in Miami and tracks the phones of people, of every single person that walks in and out. This is legal, right? Because Verizon, AT&T, all of
I know about geofencing.
Yeah, so
Target does it well,
right? And then they're like, "This is what your customer looks like. This is their psychograph. That's what it's called." And their spending habits, their political affiliation, like where do they click, where do they go before Pincho? Where are they coming from? Are they coming from Publix or HEB, or are they? It's crazy. Then they go, this is where more people like them live in the U.S. And lo and behold, Houston was at the top of the list.
Wow.
Houston folks and Miami folks, although very different people.
Yes.
And nationality.
That down.
Very different people. They're actually very much alike in terms of spending habits, disposable income, what they like to do, foodie town, diverse. We're Latin diverse. You guys are like universal diverse. I've never seen anything like it, to be quite honest, which is incredible. But and then the second data point was everybody always reaches out to us because they want a franchise. Like whenever you're a successful brand, a lot of people reach out to you. That naturally happens.
And the name, too.
And then Houston was always at the top. It's always like, oh, you should open in Houston. You should open. So I was like, okay, this is God's way of telling me you should go to Houston. So we made the jump.
And then now you have how many locations?
We have 4 in Houston now.
Okay. You've definitely survived in Houston.
Yeah, so far.
Real.
So far, yes.
How was it? I mean, because you had no idea.
Culture shock and everything.
Oh, for sure.
You had what was your thoughts when you said, let's do Houston?
You know,
it's so big too. Like where in Houston?
Oh man, so we opened in
he's like, now I'm gonna get comfortable.
I know.
He's officially a Houston.
We've opened in Memorial. It's an amazing spot. We opened in Cypress, ended up being the first one. Which is a great community. But Memorial was supposed to open first, but then we had delays in construction.
Was Cypress tough?
You know, Cypress is our best location.
But was it tough in the beginning when you first opened, or they were just like...
It was the strongest opening, but it was also the strongest... How do I put this? It opened up really, really, really strong, and then it settled much lower than what we had anticipated because Cypress is so big. So a lot of people showed up, but then a lot of people live 20 minutes away and they're still in Cypress. So a lot of people's like, oh man, I love it. It's like, I just don't go there as often. I'm like, why? It's like, oh man, I live like 18 minutes that way.
And then the traffic to get there.
So Cypress is massive, dude. It's like crazy. So we have Conroe, which is South Conroe, is really like the east of the Woodlands. So it's like a new neighborhood there called, it's right above Shenandoah. Harper's Preserve is the neighborhood, and then we have one in Katy.
What
So
made you go to Conroe though? Conroe?
we listen to real estate guys, brokers, and they say you should go here, you should go here, you should go here, and you're new, you don't
How do
know.
you feel about Conroe?
It's our second strongest store.
Okay.
It's our second strongest store, but it is a whole world apart. Like it's not the same world.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I was
not.
saying.
It's not.
I would
It's
think Katy would be one of your
yeah.
strongest.
So to me, it's funny. Katy competes with Cypress and competes with Memorial. So a lot of people that live in Katy work in Memorial. So when we opened in Katy, our sales in the other stores actually got affected a bit because it was close by.
Yeah.
So it's a Houston's huge, but it's small. I don't know how to explain it. Like a lot of people live here, but they work here. And
Like,
Yes.
listen, the dating scene, same thing.
like whenever somebody tells me, "Hey, you want to go have drinks or dinner?" I have to tell them, give me the address first, so I
Yeah.
know. Because when I pop it in, sometimes it's either 40 minutes away,
Exactly.
or sometimes it's like 15 minutes
And
away.
it depends what time you leave
It
too.
depends what time you leave.
And
So,
what
yeah.
freeway it's by. I know.
So navigating. So when you first came to Houston,
Yeah.
and you said, "We're coming to Houston. We're going to do this." What was the vibe that you got when you first got here? How did you feel? Did you feel like, man, I think we made a mistake?
We
or
almost made a colossal mistake. And I'm going
Okay.
to share this for you guys first. This is the typical ignorant outsider story. Thank God for my friends that they corrected me before I made a mistake. Our tagline in Miami is born in Miami. That's our tagline, right? And we're proud of it. Born in Miami. It's a cool, hip.
My sister's born in Miami.
All right,
And so
there you go.
everywhere
So-
she goes, she's like, I'm from Miami.
So we're
I'm
like,
but you
okay.
don't do that in Houston.
No.
Yeah, so we're like, you know what? That's our tagline. And then I was like, let's just put a massive neon in the middle of our dining room that says "Born in Miami." Everybody's gonna they're like, oh man, they're from Miami. Da, da, da. And then my friends Sandy and Cassie from Saigon Hustle, which is an incredible Vietnamese place here, they're like, don't you dare, Otto. I was like, what happened? And I honestly, God, had no idea what she meant by that. I'm like, she's like, you cannot put that on the wall. I'm like born in Miami? She goes, yeah. It's like, no, dude, like Texas is like, they're proud of Texas. They don't mind that you're from Miami, but don't come out here saying, I'm from Miami, I'm the best. Like, you got to come in like
Humble.
Texas proud.
Yeah.
Born in Miami, but Texas proud. So I was like, say no more. I'm like, I don't care. Right? It's like, I thought that was going to be a cool thing. It wasn't like that we're cocky about it. I thought people were going to like vibe with it. And we changed it to like Latin inspired American classics. But that was one of those, like
you almost did it.
Yeah.
but you don't know. You don't do it on purpose, right?
Yeah.
So
well, it would have been like coming to Houston and putting up Dallas Cowboys somewhere.
Oh yeah, that.
You would,
yes.
know that Houston and Dallas
They rival.
I did not
Texas
know.
Rangers, all of that.
I just learned that. I'm not kidding. 3 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh.
3 weeks ago, they're like, oh no, we're rivals. I'm like,
yeah.
Really? They're like, yeah, no, there's a rivalry, and I was like, he's like, don't you watch sports? I'm like, no, I don't.
and the funny thing is, you've got a lot of Cowboys fans in Houston.
I know,
but it's just like if you one side or the other, there's no in between.
Like I admire Houston for that. One thing that surprised me the most about Houston is how community driven this place is. Like, dude, everybody's so nice. So when I'm here, I was like, why can't Miami be this?
That's what I was gonna ask, because Miami, they're
rough, man.
Yeah.
I love Miami. I mean, I'm from there now, basically, but Houston people still have that southern hospitality. I don't know if that's the right word. Like they have people
that southern,
like
still
they're
that southern
still like people community. They rally for each other. They care for each other. They're proud of Texas, which is there's nothing wrong with being proud of where you're from. I think everyone's proud of where they're from.
But we can survive on our own.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like we don't need Florida.
It's like the government can cut us off.
Yeah.
We can still survive.
Yeah.
But that is something that you're saying is the community thing, because I think being a traveler, going to different states, going everywhere, it's pretty hardcore in some of those, especially like New York. It's like surviving the fittest, and you go out there and it's like
can't wait to come home.
But over here, I feel like we do have Southern hospitality, but if we like you, if we like
yes,
you, like
it's
very
it's
different
true.
here. When you
yes.
come, it's like we're setting our own ways. We do things the way we do it, and it's hard to fit in sometimes. But if somebody knows you, these good people.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. I think because I've moved a lot so much, I have like this deep empathy to anyone that's new to anywhere. So if you decide to move to Miami, bro, I'll take you everywhere. I'll introduce you to my
Heard that.
friend. I'll introduce you to my friends. I'll introduce you to my family.
Yes.
Like I go above and beyond
Yeah.
for people that are new because I know what it feels like to be new.
Mhm.
So therefore, whenever I'm new to a city, I think just naturally I'm not cocky. I'm like I'd
Yeah.
like to meet people. I generally
Yeah.
want to get to know others. Like I want to build community because I think community is currency no matter where you are. So I think that helped us like be liked here. So
And you're around the Latin people because South
yeah.
America, I mean, they're like that.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
do that. And so you've been around it a lot,
Yeah,
even
I
going
think the mistake that we make now from Miami is me and Adrian do this all the time. Whenever we say hi to people, we give a kiss on the cheek, and we're like,
Oh yeah.
we're like, and they're like, okay, we don't do that.
Wait, do you do that?
Because
Oh, you.
in Miami, Latin
Yes, I
Latinos,
know.
that's all we
Do you
do.
do that?
Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
And
Middle
Eastern,
Easterns.
even
Yeah.
guys, I
Yeah.
my uncle, I'm giving a kiss in both
Yes,
cheeks.
my
So
dad
Or
kisses
Persian,
my
so.
my
yeah,
brothers like that
yeah.
with
So
on the
we
cheek.
do that. So because hospitality is in our
Mm-hmm.
blood, and I think Latinos and Middle Easterns are very much alike
Yeah,
in that aspect.
especially.
And society's taught us not to be touchy feely, so it's,
Yeah, I know.
it's like a. Oh,
I know.
like, what are those two guys doing over
Yeah.
there? But okay, that is Houston. That's community, and I think why you guys are able to be successful here is because, like you said, you are here a lot.
Yeah.
You're not just somebody who opened up a
Yes.
business who's not here. Somebody else is running it. You're out
Every
here
week.
trying to learn the community,
Yeah.
figure out what's the best thing to do in this location, that location.
Absolutely.
So you're here. You were saying pretty much half of the week.
Yeah, I'm here Monday through Saturday or sometimes Tuesday through Sunday. And it's a sacrifice, I'm not seeing my kids. I
Yeah,
have three.
God bless your wife and kids.
I love you
Wow.
guys. Thank you for being incredible. So that's the hard part for me.
She gets to spend and do whatever she wants with the money, right?
Well,
she deserves it.
She deserves the entire world.
Yeah.
So she,
Are they small kids?
11, 7, and 3.
Oh, yeah,
So,
but yeah.
So
she's having to do the car
Yeah.
the
and
sports.
that's the hard part, right? Like
Yeah.
picking up taking all 3 kids to school and then they have practice after school.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
have, oh man, that's a lot. So I don't take that for granted. But yeah, I'm here all the time. I think it's the key to be successful here. When we first came, look, this is the difference. We thought we would open 10 Pincho locations in Houston, 15. Immediately after opening these 4, I'm like, more is not the answer. I'm like, it's quality over quantity.
Right.
Yeah.
It's pausing. It's getting to know the people, getting to know the community. I want people to fall in love with Pincho the same way that people fell in love with Pincho in Miami. So I want Houston to look at Pincho and be like, this because you were part of our dinner. There's a burger that's gonna come out because of you guys.
Yeah.
That's coming
really?
out. Yeah, it's coming out. It's gonna make it on the menu. Everybody was like,
wait, are you announcing it here?
I'm announcing it here.
All
All right.
right.
So yeah.
All right.
So
what's the burger?
The Jalapeno Delight, which is the burger that won the Food Network Burger Bash, is a secret menu item. It only comes out for competitions. And my dear friends that were part of this dinner that we did the other day loved this so much that we decided to put it on the menu.
Okay.
And we decided to change the name of it. So it's gonna be properly named after Houston because it's gonna be the Houston burger.
Yes, it's gotta be.
And that's the vibe. Like we want people to be like,
they
we participated in the success of this brand. We pushed. We asked for things. They did things for us, and not say we won't change because we're from Miami. Like that's not who we are. So.
Yeah. No, you want to be embraced.
Absolutely.
And that's why I asked you to be on the show.
Yeah.
Because we don't put a lot of men on our show.
We don't.
It's an honor.
It's
an honor.
Show. But going there to media night, trying the food, hearing you guys' story, that is what we are. So like. To be that person to say, welcome to Houston. Yeah. We want to embrace you. We want you to be loved in the community. That's kind of what it's about. It's like hearing the story. It was like a great, it just everything was like, wow, these guys are great. Adrian, shout out to Adrian.
Adrian.
Is Adrian going back and forth too? Or
yeah.
Is he...
Oh, yeah. He's my roommate.
Wow,
he's the worst roommate because the house is 65 degrees. You won't put the stupid AC up.
Well, it's Houston, and it's humid over here. Well, what's the difference of weather?
It's just he likes the house to be 65 degrees.
He can afford it.
So we are
he can afford it now.
We've been business partners for 14 years now. He joined us year 1. So I love the guy. He's an honorary co-founder. He although he's not he wasn't there when we first started. He is one of the reasons why we're successful
Yeah.
and why we've won all these awards. So yeah, me and him are here. We're in Airbnb now, bouncing depending on.
Bouncing. Is that so you haven't just got a permanent place?
No, every month we renew an Airbnb based on.
It's like a new start.
Hey, I have
Based
a
on, yeah,
I
based
have
on
a
the.
house.
Yeah,
I
there you go.
have a house you can rent out.
There you go. So depending
Yeah.
on the needs of the business, if we need to be focused on Conroe, we'll get something that's
Right.
closer to Conroe because
Yeah.
we're building up which is smart, it's just we get to move.
So is it are y'all thinking of franchising or are y'all staying?
I franchised early on.
Okay, you did.
I franchised early on in Miami, and that's how we got to those 8. But then I bought all the restaurants back.
Oh,
I bought
okay.
everybody out. I bought everybody out because I wanted to control my destiny a little bit more. I think there's a right time and place to franchise. And I think anybody that wants to franchise their restaurant needs to understand one thing. When you have 2, 3 units, you're not going to attract the best franchisees because the best operators out there, they don't want to take a risk on somebody that only has 2, 3 units. Now, there are unicorns that can do it. I'm not saying that it's impossible. So I think once we get to 15 to 20 units, we're right now hovering at 12. 12. We have 10 in Miami for here, 14 with the 2 licenses. So I think if we get to like 20, maybe we'll start franchising again. But now I'm franchising from a position of much more strength than I was before. Now I'm a 20 unit brand.
Yeah.
20 unit brand, when you go franchise, you're getting really good operators that are going to give a crap about the quality of the food.
I think one of the things about Houston when it comes to franchises is that you do lose that quality.
Yeah. That happened in Miami too. Yeah, sorry. Finish your point.
Yeah, you just use that, you lose that, and then people stop coming. It's not what it used to be.
Yes.
I've seen that with even our favorite Whataburger.
Yeah.
Who, when they got bought out, it changed the food,
Everything.
it changed everything, and people just don't feel the same about it.
That's exactly what happened to us in Miami, and that's precisely why I decided to buy all the restaurants back. I think a lot of people. It goes back to the leadership. Like if the 3 of us are business partners and we're going to franchise a business, if it matters to us, anything in the business, if it matters to us, it should matter to everyone.
Right.
So what do I mean? So if somebody wants to franchise our business, we're gonna say here, like, guys, we asked this person 10 questions and they failed on 5 of them. No. We have to have the backbone to say no. We're not gonna make decisions because of money. We're gonna make decisions because this is what's right for the company. And when you do that, and when you're in a position of power that you can just be very picky about who you bring on board, you choose the right people.
That's right.
The people that mess up that instance is because it's all money. They sold it, they want to flip it, they want to make a quick buck. I don't want to ever do that again. So I will give you a little thing that we've learned about Houston, which is this is very, very interesting. Our stores in Miami are not as polished as the one that you saw. They're a little bit more like, pallet wood, metals. They're a little bit more Texas, which is so odd. Our stores in Miami are a little bit more rustic, like the metals and the woods and the blacks and the corrugated. And then we decided to change that.
Who gave that? Who said that would be a good idea?
I know.
Hey, I plead the fifth. I don't want to say anyone that. And in hindsight, that was probably not a great idea because when we are so polished here, people looked at us and they think we're a chain. They're like, "Oh, you guys look like." So when they meet me, they're like, "Wait, you're the owner?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "I thought this was a chain."
Yeah.
I was like, "No, this is a family-owned business." It's like, dude, if I knew that, I would have been here 8 months ago. Like, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, if I knew that this was a family-owned business, I would have been here supporting a long time ago. I'm going to come here.
Yeah.
So I'm now trying to drum up that and let people know that Pincho is a family-owned business.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's like super high-quality food.
Oh, yeah.
It's delicious.
I have to go. I didn't get to go.
After this.
Yes.
No, but definitely, like I said, but before we cut this off and head out, we have to play a game. We have some Houston, Miami questions.
Yes.
Jen,
let's do it.
What do you got over there?
All right. So before it starts beeping, so it's like a rapid fire. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a phrase, and you're gonna tell me either Houston or Miami. Okay.
Oh my God! All right.
You better answer wisely.
I know.
Okay, go.
Better nightlife.
Houston. Miami.
Okay.
I agree.
Miami.
Friendlier people.
Houston.
We'll let that go.
All right. Oh, this one.
No, don't get me in trouble.
Better food scene. You're like,
Okay.
do you plead the fifth on that one?
I honestly,
We'll let you answer that
okay.
in
It's
two
okay.
I'll tell you two parts.
We won't hold it against
I'll
you
tell
either
you two
way.
parts. I'll tell you two parts. I just had dinner at Nancy's Hustle and I was blown away. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this was insane. Like Nancy Cakes, I just want to eat that thing every day.
Perfect.
So I am falling in love with the Houston. Like I did not know you guys had so many incredible places. Everywhere I go, it's phenomenal.
Oh yeah, and I hope you're venturing out.
Oh yeah, I'm going every time we go. It's a new place.
New place.
New
Okay,
place.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So I'll say 50-50 right now.
50-50 because
I'm
we'll
new.
come back and circle back.
Yeah.
Know what that
See.
answer's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Okay.
All right. More loyal customers.
Why are you trying to divide me here? Why are you trying to incite?
I'm just saying.
Miami right now.
Yeah.
All right. Hotter summers.
Dude, you guys have the most brutal summer. I mean,
yes.
It's okay. Miami is hotter because of humidity. Here is just hot without humidity, which is insane. I had a June here. We opened Cypress in June. Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh, that's hot.
Like people almost fainted outside.
Oh, for sure.
No, don't. Yeah. Listen.
Okay, traffic. Who wins?
Who has the worst traffic?
Yeah, worst.
Yes.
Houston.
Okay, yeah, that's for sure. She'll say the last one.
Okay, so if you could only rep one city on your next burger collab, which is it? We know.
If I can only rap one city.
Yeah, one city on your next burger collab. You're doing it.
Oh yeah. Okay. So where would I go next? Is that what you're asking?
It's saying if you could only rep one city on this burger that you're gonna make.
Oh yeah, dude. It's Houston. I mean,
it's got to be Houston. You can't come Miami because in order for him to survive,
I have no choice. It's already in the works though.
Yeah, gotta rep Houston on a burger.
I just need help with the name right now.
Yeah,
I don't want to make the mistake of calling.
You gotta. But yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah. And right now I'm gonna ask you though, because we're not gonna close out real quick. But what's the biggest difference between Miami diners and Houston diners that you're seeing? Not literally the diner, but people diner.
Yeah. I think Houston, depending on where you are, right? Because this is what I didn't anticipate. Like the people in Cyprus are very different than the people in Memorial. Like very different. In Miami, you don't have that. In Miami, everybody's sort of the same. Even if you're out in the suburbs, people are pretty. They venture off a lot into the city, because Houston's just massive. I feel like it's like a 45-minute drive. You're still in. So I think that has been the hardest thing. So I will get thrown off by people that say, really, $8.99 for a Pincho burger? That's crazy. And they're like, I can go to Whataburger. So, which is, I think is a little bit unfair, the amount of love and hard work that goes of the quality of the food.
Yeah.
But then in Memorial, I'll get people saying, only $8.99? They're like, dude, everybody's charging $13 a burger here.
Oh, yeah.
So it's that world to me is like insane to navigate.
Yeah.
Because food cost is high. We don't pay people like, we are very proud about paying people above minimum wage and supporting our teams and just making sure everybody gets paid well.
Yeah.
And we only buy the highest quality food possible. So it's hard to compete in the suburbs of Houston.
Right. Well, you got $8.99 is a decent price to me. Yeah. But then what's the kids' price?
$6.99 for the cheeseburger with fries.
Yeah, well, if I think that's very reasonable.
Yeah. Yes.
If not, then they need to be going to Whataburger.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting high quality food for your children.
This is not a fast food.
Yeah, you're getting fresh.
They wouldn't say that at Trillburgers.
Yeah.
Have you been to Trillburgers?
I have not been. Because every time I go, there's a massive line.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Trillburgers has I think another location.
Oh no, it was 2 years ago.
But that one, now I think it's not so bad. But you definitely, I'll have to call my PR person about that. Okay, so last question.
Okay.
Let me see, because this one kind of doesn't, but okay. Have you had to tweak any recipes or menu items to fit Houston tastes?
Oh yes. You have no idea. So what's interesting is we had a lot of feedback from people that were like, hey, on the skewer, the kebab plates, they were like, this is not enough protein. in Miami for for the beach crowd, like the Miami crowd, like 4 ounces of protein on a pincho on a skewer is enough. Houston, they're like, no.
Oh no.
So we actually launched
We're
here.
big backs.
We launched here. So now every time you order a plate, like a skewer or kebab plate, it comes with 2 skewers, but they're small. So instead of a 4 ounces, we did 3 and 3. So now I have 6 ounces, which ended up being incredible because now you can get steak and chicken on the same plate, a mixed grill. So that's one idea that actually we want to take back to Miami now. So we're learning things here that are forcing. It's almost like if you make it here, you make it everywhere. So
everything's bigger in
I
Texas.
think that's what we're doing.
That's what you're learning.
So that's one thing, and then second, we had no spicy food on our menu.
Oh.
Like imagine, like Miamians,
no,
not big on spice.
No.
So we had to, that's why the jalapeno delight is gonna come on board. We had to add hot sauce to the menu, which
that's what I was gonna say. You're gonna have to
Cholulas
we
and
love Cajun.
and so we had to learn that. And one that's really funny, when we first opened in Cyprus, somebody left us a review and they were like, "Who are these insane people? They don't have iced tea, and like if they have iced tea, you better shut it down." I was like. And then we didn't know.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
We didn't know. So we added iced tea. Okay. Now we're brewing iced tea, which is really cool. So now I want to take that to Miami, actually. Yeah. So there's a few things that we've learned. I think those are the top 3 that come to mind.
And those are some of those little things that make a big difference.
Right.
And had you not been here hands-on,
yes, you wouldn't have known.
Even like make those little changes and things.
But not what a lot of people don't know. This is true story. Every time you go to Pincho and you place an order online, 1 hour later, you receive a text message that says, "How was your experience from 1 to 5?" If you put 5, amazing. If you put 4 and below, it says, "Well, why? Can you please tell us more about this experience?" Yeah. The moment you type up what your thoughts are, that goes to the entire leadership team, including me. Wow. So I have visibility into everybody's experience in Houston. If it's bad, I pick up the phone and I call the customers right there and then. I'll be like, "Hey guys, this is Otto, I'm the owner of Pincho." They're like,
I know why you call
I'm
me.
so sorry.
Hey.
I'm so sorry we dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that feedback. You know what? I'm gonna add hot sauce to the and the people feel so appreciative and part of the brand when we do that. So we're listening. We're actively listening.
Listen, all of that is great. That's why we asked you here.
Yeah. We love getting to know the owner.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As much as I did, because I thought everything was amazing when I went.
Thank you so much.
Your story was amazing, and we can't wait to see what anything coming up.
We have a pop-up dinner with Sean, the food sheep. That's coming up now in 2 days. On Thursday night is a burger omakase dinner. That's gonna be
that was fun. We need to do something.
Let's do that. And then we're doing a collab with Chris Shepard, which is an incredible human, man. His energy is next level. We're doing a collab with him. Those are, I think, the big 2 things that we're doing, and we have a few more brands that I can't share with because we haven't locked them in, but we're just trying to be part of the community, man. A lot of fun. And if you have any issues at any Pincho locations, feel free to just reach out to me personally. My email is o@pincho.com. That's my secret email. Please don't sell me stuff. Just let me know. If you have any bad experience, just reach out to me. I'll take care of you. Make sure that you're having a good time, or reach out to us via our Instagram.
Well, amazing. So
yes, we have to go and see it. Like I said,
and
something
if you
there
haven't
in
had
person.
Pincho Burger yet, what the hell are you
I'm
doing
gonna go
to go have it? They have plenty of locations.
Yes.
Check out the I-10 Memorial, the Cypress, Conroe,
Katy.
What's the other one?
Katy.
Katy.
Yeah.
Katy. Go get it. So
Let's go.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.